We have all three of our kickers returning. It's a luxury that we didn't have last year. Coming into to the season, got Will Goggins back. He'll be handling our punting duties. Will ended the season last year averaging over 39 yards a punt. We'll continue to utilize the rugby kick along with our regular punt formation. And Will's done a really good job with that for us. Sam Blush will be back handling our PAT and field goals. Sam finished the year last year 7th in the country in field goals made. So did a really good job for us. He started out on fire last year, hit a little slump in the middle, came back around and finished with a really strong year. He's been a lot more consistent in the preseason this year. He's 7 for 9 so far in camp in our live field goal attempts. So we're looking for Sam to have a really good senior year for us. Michael Taylor, Mike will be backing Sam up. He also handled our kickoff duties. All three of these guys, their legs are stronger. Everybody's complimented Coach Shaughnessy up to this point, and I'll continue that. Coach does a great job for us and getting those guys strong, and all three of these young men have come into camp stronger and better than they were last year. We also have our leading returner back, Jork Calvin. Jork averaged around 10 yards punt return last year for us. Kickoff return around 25 yards of return. We'll also have Maurice Greer back deep for us on kickoff returns, and maybe work Jarrell in back there some as we can to keep people from kicking the ball away from Jork. Jork's a guy, he gets the ball in his hand and he has a chance to score every time he has the ball in his hand. So up front, snapper, we're having to replace our snapper this year. Derek Thomas handled our snapping for us the past 2 seasons and did a really good job. We missed Derek. Drew Robinson and Wes Henry are battling for that slot. Right now, Drew's probably our better short snapper, PAT field goal guy, than Wes is. Wes is a better punt snapper. So if one of those two don't get better at the other, then we'll just utilize a 2-snapper system, which is not unusual. So both of those guys are capable of handling each of those jobs. Drew on the short snaps and Wes on the deep snaps. And that's it in a nutshell. Any questions? Cornelius will also be back deep for us on punts. Cornelius is a guy that he's going to catch it when it comes to him. He's going to make somebody miss, and he's going to get upfield with it. Great guy to have on your team on the field and as a leader as well. You guys have any questions for me?